It is clear that there is no way to solve contemporary economic and societal problems without elimination of economic parasitism and raise of justice. If the people of the earth want to raise the freedom and justice, they must fight against economic parasitism, as much as always in the past. The level of economic parasitism directly determines the level of freedom and justice. That means, the level of economic parasitism fundamentally codetermines the level of justice, and the gauge of justice is not simply philosophical, cultural or relative concept. Contemporary cultural concepts and systems of justice are lacking this simple and apparent truth. Economic parasitism is fundamental and serious source of injustice and freedom suppression. Economic parasitism can be easily understood by economic space consisting only from economic parasites. It is clear that such economic space is essentially dependent, and without external and continual economic source it dissolves. It is fundamentally necessary to comprehend that equitable ownership is not economic parasitism, and equitable ownership naturally decays, avoiding infinite ownership accumulation, economic destabilization and serious injustice. Economic parasitism leads to disproportional and deceitful ownership accumulation, and ownership can lead to economic parasitism, if the culture does not constrain these injustices, which generate paradoxical infinite feedback, societal tension, instability and economic collapse. Forasmuch as financial medium represents potential ownership, it is fundamentally necessary to ensure equitable character of financial medium, otherwise financial medium represents deceitful economic appliance generating economic parasitism. When the level of economic parasitism is used to measure the justice in contemporary society, the result is distinctly deep and wide injustice. From this it is easy to comprehend the current cultural level of human society and societal systems, including the systems of justice. Parasitism is permeating the human economic space, generating deep injustice, misbalance and instability. Economic parasitism is a fundamental problem of human civilization, and financial parasitism is dominant. Natural, fundamental and stable structures, relations and concepts of society can be easily recognized, because they are not parasitic. Parasitism is serious destabilization factor, and this is deep empiric knowledge of all human cultures, generating the fundamental natural common concepts of justice and freedom, determining the natural path of human civilization evolution, the center line of historic path of human civilization. The fundamental determinants of society evolution are economic stability projection and economic parasitism discrepancy. Economic parasitism generates attention, and leads to exponential increase of economic parasitism, which always results in societal conflict, or war. Contemporary events in societal conflict are not exception. Economic parasites always generate a strong effort to hide their parasitic character, and the economic mimicking, ideological manipulation, symbolic manifestation, hidden coordination, subordination and oppression, are typical methods of economic parasites, representing not economic manipulative and speculative activities, exposing the real character of economic parasites. All along the history of human civilization there were many attempts to construct the parasitic systems, and the people always resisted and correctly recognized that the concept of inherent natural equality of human beings is an effective approach to this problem, resulting in the fundamental concepts of democracy and natural societal justice, which increased the stability, prosperity and equilibrium of human society, preserving cultural diversity. At this historical point, the people of the earth are standing in front of most dangerous system of economic parasitism, absorbing the ownership all around the earth, under intentions that cannot be sane. Private banking system and financial markets are serious economic parasitism, generating serious tension in society, imbalance and economic injustice. They cannot exist without the real economic process and permanent societal oppression. De facto there is no sane reason for their existence, because they are self-generated with distinctly and fundamentally parasitic intention, and the empiric historical knowledge is the distinct proof, how deep, wide, systematic, deceitful, paradoxical and inconsistent are their parasitic methods. It is fundamentally necessary to comprehend that deceitful and parasitic methods of private banking system and financial markets deeply penetrated the capitalistic financial system, and there is no way to repair the implicitly deceitful capitalistic financial system, leading to the exponential deceit propagation. Private banking system and financial markets represent the most dangerous form of economic parasitism, forasmuch as it is fundamentally based on financial medium, the virtually manipulable virtual economic value, on which the real economic process of specialized economic subjects is fundamentally dependent. Real economic process dependence on parasitic private banking system and financial markets is deeply irrational and dangerous. To raise the freedom and justice, it is primarily necessary to eliminate economic parasitism. Elimination of economic parasitism leads to economic efficiency and raise of freedom and justice. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is free. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.